Hey Pisces, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your Tarotscope for May. This is anyone with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in their placement in Pisces. And we are calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anybody else. Pisces, your card just came out. I'm going to keep it. It came out with the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. I'm liking this. Let's keep going. So we're going to look at your energy of the month for May. And we're going to do some clarifying, and then we're going to ask a question at the end. A yes or no question. I'm going to ask the angel oracle. So you can pause the video at the end and get your question together, and we'll clarify that too. So let's see what's going on with you, Pisces, for May. Wow. All right, Pisces. The first thing that I'm noticing, aside from this Hanged Man and this 9 of Cups, this is your wish fulfillment. And it's also about you having to wait. You've waited for a long time for this wish fulfillment. And this is in the placement of kind of the river that runs through it. It's the subconscious that you're waiting on all of these wishes to come true. But it's not just waiting and waiting indefinitely. It's waiting very specifically for divine timing. The universe puts you in the Hanged Man position so that you can see from different perspectives, so that you can get more connected with your higher self and source. And so your personality self might feel like it's waiting. It might feel like it's really waiting, but in actuality, everything's happening in divine timing and all of your wishes are coming into fruition. And that's what all of this is about. So the big picture is the Queen of Cups. Pisces, I love this. This is another Pisces sign. I mean, ultimately, it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But that's the big picture. Talk about wish fulfillment. She's the psychic queen, the in-love queen, that intrinsic self-love that she spreads to everyone around her. And let's look at the heart of the situation. So with all this love and all this wish fulfillment and everything, this is more, I think, having to do with this Hanged Man situation. It's like, so why am I being put on hold here? I've got the 2 of Swords. And that is always about not being able to make a decision because you don't have enough information yet. Sometimes it's like, you know what needs to happen, but you're just not ready. You're waiting for when you are aligned, when you feel ready, when you feel strong enough. And this has something to do with water under the bridge, having to do with, lying, cheating, stealing, betrayal. It's like I'm kind of in a holding pattern because I'm dealing with all this past betrayal. And that's at the heart of the situation. So happening now and into the near future, Pisces, what it looks like you're telling me is you've got the 8 of Cups reversed. This is like, I'm not fully ready to emotionally move forward. Ultimately this can be you, but this can be somebody else too. This can be somebody else's energy in your space or somebody else's energy that this is about in relation to you, but not being fully ready to move forward away from this betrayal, not being able to make a decision about how to move forward. And that Queen of Cups, she is the in-love queen. She's also the queen that can see beyond the swords. She can see beyond the mental stuff that we put ourselves through, the mental anguish that we put ourselves through when we experience betrayal. Okay. And let's take a look at, this is the position to release. And I feel like this is release the idea that you are in this reversed Empress. Release the idea that you haven't found your worth, or you don't know what it is that you want and where you stand in your alignment with the truth of your personal power. Like, release the idea that you're still reversed as an Empress. Even though the heart of the situation is like, I'm not ready to completely move forward from all this betrayal. There's also been a lot of thought involved in this with this Two of Swords. So this Empress, she knows what's going on. You know what's going on. It could be too, Pisces, that because you know what's going on with your worth, because you know that you can't make choices to take you outside of it, that's why it's hard to move on from this. Because if you were to not move on from this, this would be keeping yourself in that reverse Empress. It would be keeping yourself out of your worth, and you might kind of know that. All right, and this is your resistance. This is resistance. This is partnership. I see the Two of Wands as partnership. But this is also making a choice. So it's like I'm resistant to making a choice, and I feel like what that has to do with is making this choice to move on emotionally from this situation that was betrayed. All right, let's take a look at your higher self. Your higher self, the Page of Wands reverse, your higher self is saying there's a door that's been closed. There's a portal that's been closed. And it feels like that. It feels like you've closed a door, Pisces. And your angels and guides are talking about something secret, something hidden, things coming up from the depths of your soul, subconscious things coming up around closing this door. So in the past, it looks like there was this, this is looking on into the future. This is ships coming in. This is things that have been manifested, and they're a sure thing. They're coming in. It's like you knew this thing was going to happen. In the past, this is in the past position, but it's talking about how you were thinking of the future and manifesting for the future. And in present time, it does look like a decision is made. So in the heart of the situation, this not making a decision for a while, even that Hanged Man down there, this waiting to make a decision, it looks like there's some kind of decision that is made. The Four of Cups reversed. It's no longer going back and forth, no longer being stuck in your emotions. The Ace of Swords is definitely not in emotions. It's looking forward on into the future. It's my yes card. It's also being victorious, being very, very clear with your intention. So that's happening in present time, Pisces. So it looks like there's some awareness here for sure. Oh, and here is the future. Here's the Star reversed. So this feels like a goodbye. This feels like you've made a decision to leave the past behind, some kind of past that you are looking forward to in the future. You were really planning for it. You were really seeing it as your future, Pisces. And here's the Star reverse. This is your highest and your greatest potential. And in the future, it's reversed. I don't think that this is your highest and greatest potential in the future being discarded. I feel like this is the thing that you wanted so much in the past, that you were really seeing as your future, but something happened. The heart of the situation, some betrayal happened, and you're no longer looking at that the way that you were before. And there's some kind of goodbye to that. You're saying goodbye to that path, and you are opening to a different path. So let's do some clarifying, Pisces. Let's do some clarifying. I feel like that Scorpio full moon this past Monday was a doozy. And I feel like that is kind of a turning point for the stagnation. It might have even been kind of an emotional doozy for you, Pisces. Let's see. I'm going to do some clarifying. Nope. I'm using maybe Lenormand here, and then we'll use the Hanson Roberts after this. But let's do a little clarifying and see what's going on here. I want to clarify this Queen of Cups, your big picture. So, in love Queen, she is, by the way, in love with life. She's not just in love with her King of Cups or Queen of Cups, but she's in love with life. She's in love with herself. She's just in the in love state. And we're clarifying with the ship, which is interesting because this Three of Rods here is about your ships coming in. This is how she manifests being in the in love state. Manifest anything. This is also definitely having something to look forward to, going on a trip, finding love on a trip too, or moving away from this past betrayal just by putting distance and space by going on a trip. This is also very auspicious. It's also about luck, unexpected luck. So let's look at this heart of the situation here. The Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords reversed. This kind of being held onto, kind of not moving, kind of being in this state of suspension to an extent. And here we have this Bear card. This Bear is about control and power. This Bear is about feeling healed and held and safe when he's in control. A lot of times this has to do with money and finances. This could be a person who is more interested in that type of security rather than love security. That did some betraying here. And right. This is a healing card. Here's the sun. Here's the star, the sun. I feel like, Pisces, this is someone that you were planning a future with. And let's look at that Eight of Cups reversed, happening now and into the near future. Not being emotionally ready to move forward. What is this about, please? And this is interesting. I see this clover as kind of like the hand that you've been dealt in life. And this is about acceptance. This is moving into acceptance around your emotions, around moving on. Moving into acceptance emotionally, not just physically. Let's look at this Empress reversed. This is like, release the idea that you are reversed. You have come forward into your power. You have come forward into your worth. You have come forward and you know what it is that you want. You also know what the truth is. You know that somebody has tried to manipulate you and kick you off of your pedestal, Pisces. Someone's tried to manipulate you, and this is in the past. I think you realize that right quick. So let's get some clarification on this. Yep. Someone tried to deteriorate your worth. And you didn't let that happen. Let's look at this Page of Wands reversed. Your higher self is saying, this door is closed. You've closed a door. And here's the star again. So you've got the sun in the heart of the situation. You've got the star in the future, the trajectory. And here, closing that door is the star. Closing that door looks like, I mean, talk about highest and greatest potential. It looks like that was the right thing to do. So good job, Pisces. Even though it looks like this was not an easy thing. But your Queen of Cups is right side up, and she's still in the in love state, and she's still got all this auspicious energy around her. Let's look at the Moon card. Your angels and guides are talking about emotions and hidden emotions. They're also talking about fears. So let's look at that. Oh. Huh. They're talking about hidden emotions, and they're also talking about fears having to do with a new lover. I feel like you might be in a place where you think that that's not what you're interested in, Pisces. And at the same time, it also looks like there's a new suitor. A new suitor for Pisces. Speaking of that, we haven't even looked at your advice card yet, which is the Page of Pentacles. This is a gift. This is a gift. This is a date. This is a flower. This is some sort of offering. This is some sort of offering to open a door. It's an offering to establish some kind of new foundation. There's your new suitor, Pisces. I want to look at what you're resistant to, which is possibly partnership, new partnership, but let's take a look at that. And here we have the Moon in Lenormand. This is about romance. So yes, this is about partnership. I have resistance. Once bitten, twice shy, babe. So let's clarify this. This Three of Wands in the past, this looking forward to the future, this planning for the future. Yep, it looks like there was some commitment, Pisces, that you were really into. Let's look at this happening now or present time. We've got the Ace of Swords, this truth, this victory, and making a decision. Truth and victory and making this decision finally. What is this about? Yeah, it's like you're the big winner because you make this decision to move forward. You win. And I feel like you were put on hold for a little while, but now all of these dreams are coming true. All of these wishes that you thought were in the past are actually in the future. All of these things are coming true. I want to clarify this Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, all of these things are coming true when you put this to rest. You actually get rewarded for putting this to rest, for putting this in the past, for leaving it behind you, Pisces. Let's look at this Star card in your trajectory, your highest and your greatest potential. This is also about leaving that, what you thought was your highest and greatest potential, leaving it behind you and starting that new path. All right. Right. This has a lot to do with what other people are saying. There's a lot of talk around this. This is interesting. So I feel like this is another facet of this. Oh, everybody's talking about this. What even does that mean? Let me find out. What's the deal with everybody talking about what's going on with you, Pisces? This is definitely some kind of huge transition, but I feel like everybody's wondering what you're doing and what you're up to. Right. I also feel like you're going to be receiving some emails or letters, or people are going to be inquiring about what's going on with you. I want to get some more clarification on that. And I'm going to use the Hanson Roberts here. So tell me more about Pisces' trajectory here. Getting letters, getting inquiry around what's going on with you, Pisces. It's almost like people are kind of coming out of the woodwork to ask what you're doing because they're hearing rumors around all of this. Okay, you've got 2 cards. Wow. Yeah, they're all wanting to know about some emperor that you are going to have a future with. So there you have it, Pisces. And people are asking about it. I also feel like there's some kind of this new suitor can be this new emperor, because this is an emperor that's showing up in the future. So it's like you have this 3 of Swords and this commitment in the past, and you're completely rewarded when you put that to rest. And then in the future, the new suitor comes about, and this is your new path, and here's your new future. Here's your new 3 of Wands going forward, your new way of manifesting, your new path. Right? And this just popped up. I'm not even going to put it out. It just kind of flipped over. But here's you standing in your strength and standing in your truth. Wow. Okay, this is what I want to know. I want to ask Pisces about what is coming forward into the future that you don't see. What's interesting is this just popped out too. I feel like this very well may be the past emperor coming up as the King of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody who feels like they lost out, somebody who has narcissistic energy, somebody who's thinking about themselves and their wealth and their own security, somebody who's manipulative. But I'm not going to put that out. It just flipped over. But what I want to know about is what is happening into the future, what's coming toward you, Pisces, that you don't see coming. What's coming toward you that you don't see coming? Wow, look at that. So here's that 7 of Swords, that lying, stealing, cheating. And this is you unplugging from it. Totally unplugging from it. Putting it to rest. And then being completely rewarded. Completely rewarded. All right, Pisces. I'm excited about this, actually. It looks like this has been a difficult time, but I'm excited about this moving forward. I want to get one more clarifier on this advice. This is a gift. I feel like someone's coming in with a gift for you. But this is also giving a gift to yourself. Oh, and I'm hearing a gift of explanation. So I feel like someone's coming in with a gift of explanation, but ultimately this Empress, she already knows, especially with that Queen of Cups. She's really intuitive. She already knows what's going on. So this is giving yourself permission to have your own knowingness also. I just saw the 2 of Swords flip over, and it was upside down again, with a validation of reclamation. It's, making the decision, coming out of being that stalemate or being in stagnation. I want to clarify this Page of Pentacles, please. Here it is. Yeah, this is you completely recognizing the patterns and themes that are not serving you and being able to release them because of you, because of your awareness. Your awareness has created a new foundation. You can't unsee it, Pisces. You can't unsee it. All right, so we're going to do your yes or no question. So get your question ready, and I'm going to pull from the Angel Oracle. Figure out what your yes or no question is, Pisces. And Angel Oracle. Please want to come out. Peaceful resolution, and the situation will improve. This is a yes. And I'm going to get some clarification on your question, Pisces. Wow. Clarification on this question, Pisces, has to do with the Magician. This is you manifesting like a mofo. This is using all your gifts and all your tools, getting clear, getting focused, and pulling it in, making it happen, alchemizing. Here's this Emperor reversed. I really feel like this Emperor reversed in the past, especially with this. This is really unplugging from that betrayal, unplugging from that Seven of Swords reversed. It's like it's in the past, you're really leaving it in the past. Again, being rewarded for putting the past to rest. Pisces, I feel like this is a really positive month for you. I feel like May is going to be a lot of new, fresh energy, like rushing in to your energy. Let me know how this resonated for you. I'm looking forward to seeing you in about a week. And I'll talk to you soon, Pisces. Take it easy.